Earlier this week, I had made an Instagram story about how over the last couple of weeks, I've been getting lots of signs. I'm a big believer in signs. When things show up in your life, you pay attention to them. And so one of them has been actually this book, Think and Grow Rich. Now, I haven't picked this book up in quite some time. I do have a really old version of this book from 1938, which I keep on a bookshelf that I don't really touch and read because it's like a prized possession, I guess you would say. But anyways, it's been showing up in my life through movies I'm watching, Netflix series, people talking. And obviously for me, I've had the privilege of working with an individual who took his whole life and dedicated to teaching the principles of this book. His name is Mr. Bob Proctor. And when I made that video about how he's kind of pushing me to maybe do something from the other side, I stumbled across this gold card that kind of fell out. If I can pick it up, kind of fell out of my book over there when I was taking it out of my bookshelf. And in that little card here, I was supposed to be teaching people how to improve the results through the information I'd learned while working with him and obviously my own life experience on top of that. And I haven't really done that just yet. And I set that goal back in 2016. And so it reminded me now to maybe pick this back up and do just that and share some things with you to help your life and hopefully help set you up in a better direction of how to handle life's challenges more than anything. And so as I made that video, people reached out to me and asked some questions about how to get over the terror barrier. One person was going through a big turmoil in their life where they lost a loved one. They're questioning their relationships. I've had people come to me with their own health problems as well. And a lot of the material that he shared with me, I've applied to myself to kind of combat in a lot of those things. And if people know me, they usually see that I don't really get spun too much. I'm always a very positive, uplifting guy most of the time. I still am human at some points where I'll rage out on a dog or something like that. But for the most part, I have a lot of knowledge and information that was shared with me that I've been able to apply to my life to allow me to kind of create the lifestyle that I truly desire and want. And so today is the first day of me making videos to bring up some of these topics and ideas that were shared with me many, many years ago. And today we're going to jump right into the first one. All right, so if you're feeling stuck right now in your life, this is the first thing I would tell you to do. And this is what Bob made me do when I was in a situation where I wasn't fulfilled and feeling happy with the work I'm doing and the life I'm living. And so he suggested that I take out a pen and a sheet of paper and write down exactly how I would want to be living in detail. So like what time I'm waking up, where am I living, what am I doing, all the attributes of all things that I would want to do if money wasn't an issue. So he's like, dream big, think really big, okay? And so I would say do the same thing. Write this down and look at it. And when you look at it, you may see some things that you're currently achieving, and then you may see things that you're not. And the things you're not achieving, which is maybe something you're working towards, or if you haven't started something, it's going to spark the idea to start doing something about that situation, right? So I had written down back in the time that I'd be living in Toronto, overlooking the waterfront. I'd be driving a sports car. I'd have a business that would allow me to work all over the world, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, when I first put this on paper, I didn't really believe this was possible. And so that's going to happen with you. You're going to write this down and be like, hey, this is not realistic, but don't think that way, okay? Because I'll tell you this, within 9 months, everything I'd written down on that sheet of paper came true. So if it can happen for me, it can happen for you. There's no difference between you and I. I just acted on his suggestions and I took action after that. I didn't just write this list down and go, okay, hopefully something happens. I wrote it down. I thought about it. And some ideas for businesses and opportunities arised, and I took action on those ideas, which then allowed me to fulfill that list. Because let's be honest, the lifestyle you have right now, the income you have, the relationships you have, all that stuff has gotten you to this point. If it's serving you, great. If it's not, you're going to have to do something different. And maybe it starts with just doing this. So try this out. Let me know how it works.